Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we are taking a look at the second misconception on our list of the top 5 estate planning misconceptions. Misconception number 2. Putting the cabin into the names of all of your kids is a good idea. This misconception is quite similar to what we looked at in part 1. However, the intentions behind this action and the repercussions of it are quite different. Let's take a closer look at misconception number 2. Why do people do this? They want to keep the cabin in the family, and a lot of parents are planning to leave everything to their kids anyway. Why is this a problem? Shared usage among several families is difficult. Those who don't use the cabin think that it's unfair for them to have to pay a share of the maintenance, the tax, and the insurance. Sometimes one person will move into the cabin, and we've even seen situations where someone rents the property to a friend. Even if everyone can agree that they will all own it equally, deciding who will use the cabin and when is incredibly difficult. Usually, when the parents are alive, they decide who uses the cabin on situations like holidays and birthdays. However, once the parents are gone, it can be very difficult for the family to determine who uses the cabin and when. Often, this results in everyone deciding that it's more trouble than it's worth and they should sell the cabin. This defeats the parents' purpose of putting all the kids' names on the cabin, since it's no longer going to be kept in the family. And if everyone can agree that they're going to sell the cabin, deciding on things like a sale price, the timing of the sale, and the conditions of the sale is nearly impossible. So, what can you do instead? Talk to your kids to find out who really wants the cabin. It may be that not all of your children want to inherit the cabin. For example, if someone has married into a family with a cabin, they may decide that they want to use that one instead. Also, there may be a child who lives away who isn't likely to live in Newfoundland anymore, and they don't want to own a cabin here. You can leave the cabin in your name and deal with it in your will to maximize your options and flexibility and minimize arguments. Consider giving your kids an option to purchase the cabin from your estate. Giving your children the option to purchase the cabin from your estate is very simple. In your will, you put a clause that, for example, the child who wants the cabin has first choice of purchasing the cabin from your estate. And if within a certain time frame that child decides that he or she doesn't want it, the next child has the choice to purchase it from your estate, and so on, until you've been through all of your children who are interested in having the cabin. Today, we talked about why putting your cabin into the names of all of your children is not a good idea. Stay tuned for next week when we take a look at the third estate planning misconception. Where to find us? Visit us on our website at butlerwillsandestates.com or check out our blog, estatelawcanada.blogspot.ca, or to get in touch with our office directly, give us a call at 709-221-5511. You can also send me an email at chelsea@butlerwillsandestates.com.